Chapter 1235. The relationship between the Westcliff family is very complicated. They are like the 8 Banners nobles in the Quintong dynasty, they are very close by marriage. After all, every family has males and females. When they reach the age of marriage, they are bound to marry. However, big families have a very high vision. They cannot choose a son-in-law or a daughter-in-law from ordinary people, so only find suitable objects among the major families. It can be said that there is no big family that does not marry other big families, and some prosperous big families will marry multiple big families at once. This is very similar to European royal families. In those old-school monarchy countries in Europe, their kings and queens are related to each other. This is because the entire European royal family is a huge family formed by long-term intermarriage. Vicky's mother, Garcia Stuart, is the daughter of the Stuart family and Mia's aunt. She had married Vicky's father Nick Shaw 32 years ago. When the Shaw family and the Stuart family were married, the strength of the Stuart family was even stronger than that of the Shaw family. However, over the years, the Stuart family has been going downhill and the Shaw family has been going uphill, so the gap between the two families has gradually widened. But the Shaw father and the lady have always been very fond of Garcia. This is mainly because the Garcia did help the Shaw family a lot after Garcia married their family. After Garcia Stuart married Nick Shaw, she gave birth to 3 daughters and Vicky was born to her 4th child, so she was very fond of Vicky. Vicky is also 26 years old this year, and it seems that he is almost going to be 27 soon, so Garcia began to worry about his son's marriage. She first searched for a large circle in Westcliff's big family, but never found a satisfactory one. The Banks family and the Anderson family's daughters were both high in value and status, and each family was eager to marry them. In contrast, the Shaw family and their strength were far behind. As for those families with similar status and strength to the Shaw family, the girls in their families who are of marriageable age are either already well known, or they are really not in Garcia's eyes. Garcia naturally hopes that his son can find a wealthy daughter with good net worth, ability, and appearance. However, most of the daughters of large families are girls with obvious advantages and obvious disadvantages. The advantage is that the family is rich and powerful, but the disadvantage is that except for the money, everything else is very mediocre. No wonder. For example, some eldest daughters are not learning and skillful at all. They only spend money since they were young. Although they graduated from top universities in the world, they were all donated by money. Just like Daniel Pace, he donated $30 million to get his son to Harvard. Most of the rich second generations like this are mostly gold and jade outsiders and losers among them. Not to mention those rich second generation girls, even Vicky is the embroidered pillow. Vicky went abroad to study, and his family also spent a lot of money to donate it. So even though he is the 3rd young master of the Shaw family, in fact, in terms of personal ability, he is much worse than those high-achieving students who study hard. Garcia didn't want her son to find such a straw bag in the future, so she picked it up and picked it over Faria's head. But she didn't expect that her own son would be so useless. To celebrate Faria's birthday, she could also have a dispute with others, and even swallowed a string of ruby necklaces in public because of a bet. At the moment, she felt extremely helpless in her heart. But seeing that her son was about to undergo surgery, Garcia did not show her disappointment too much, but when he got dressed, she took him to see the injured lady first.